I would get volunteered to do like psychic readings at parties and like, tarot readings at parties. And I did that when I was like pretty young. So it's like that crowd. And people were shocked and they couldn't believe how accurate it was. And yeah, like the whole thing was though, is that like even then I was like actively practicing like the non-attachment to like that external validation. It's like, okay, you're accurate, but don't abuse it. And I learned a very hard lesson with my friend at the time because we used to partner and do it together. And she was like really telepathic. I mean, like to the point that she would call me and be like, I know you're with Fiona right now. And I know you guys are sitting in your car and you're not far from me. Why didn't you call me today? That's literally her. You know what I mean? So the issue is she got way too ahead of herself and she was using it in a dark way for manipulation, where she was like keeping a boyfriend who no longer wanted to be with her, but she would like psychically control him. And she was kind of scary because like when she got mad, she was able to make the room like 20, 30 degrees colder. So it would go from
Wow.
like 70 degrees to like 40 degrees or 30 degrees where you would get like a chill. You know what I mean? So she would kind of like suck the air out of the room sort of thing, like. But the problem was that because she had abused her powers for so long and she was like doing drugs, like oxycontin and like she like downer, she like pain medication and shit. Anyways, what happened was it ended up actually being stripped from her. And as she got older, she actually started to kind of form like a dementia type of vibe going on where like she couldn't remember things, even past conversations we had. She no longer could understand like astrology or like any of the complicated systems that she used to. And eventually the telepathy just dropped and she was no longer able to hear anyone or anything.